about the meat industry. Clap if that's the situation. A few people. Now, clap if you've just seen that stuff in general, like video of a factory farm or read something that like freaks you out about the food industry. Clap if you've seen that stuff, yeah? It's a lot of people. Now, clap if you saw that stuff and you're like, oh my God, that's disgusting, it's cruel, it's inhumane. The government definitely needs to properly regulate the meat industry. There's no excuse for this. The government definitely needs to properly regulate the meat industry. But in the meantime, I kind of still gotta eat meat because I don't want to feel weird and hungry all the time. Isn't that so frustrating? Because no one wants to support that stuff, but you know what the problem is? Salads need to step their game up, okay? Like, salads aren't bringing it hard enough. Vegetables aren't bringing it hard enough.
Big fast food chains want big suppliers, and now there are essentially a handful of companies controlling our food system. In the 1970s, the top 5 beef packers controlled only about 25% of the market. Today, the top 4 control more than 80% of the market. You see the same thing happening now in pork. Even if you don't eat at a fast food restaurant, you're now eating meat that's being produced by this system. You look at the labels and you see farmer this, farmer that.
So you think they just want to keep us out?
I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. It would be nice if y'all could see what we really do, but, you know, but as far as y'all going in, we can't let you do that.
I understand why farmers don't want to talk, because the company can do what it wants to do as far as pay goes, since they control everything. But it's just gotten to the point that it's not right what's going on, and I've just made up my mind. I'm going to say what I have to say. I understand why others don't want to do it. And I'm just to the point that it doesn't matter anymore. Something has to be said. It is nasty in here. There's dust flying everywhere. There's feces everywhere. This isn't farming. This is just mass production, like an assembly line in a factory. When they grow from a chick, and in 7 weeks you've got a 5.5-pound chicken, their bones and their internal organs can't keep up with the rapid growth. A lot of these chickens here, they can take a few steps and then they plop down. It's because they can't keep up with all the weight that they're carrying.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Like, none of us is into that. Like, we'd all check no on that box. But the problem is this kind of information, this kind of footage, it just hasn't been seen in the right context to elicit the kind of mass outrage that would actually result in some changes. You know, right now it's in these obscure documentaries or books or whatever, but what if it was in a different context? Like, what if there was a CNN camera crew that did a raid at rapper Ja Rule's house, and they saw he had a big plastic vat where he was just suffocating chickens to death? We'd all be like, Ja, you monster, what are you doing? And he'd be like, I'm sorry, I just wanted some eggs. I had to make ethical compromises in order to achieve economies of scale. It's murder.